Hello, my name is Leo, and welcome back for another episode of Hearthstone 3 as PRC in Black Ice version 12. That's a bit of a long intro to be fair, but anyway, in previous episode we managed to clear out quite quickly. We basically are winning against Yunnan now. We've already won the battle for their capital. There might be one more combat for it, maybe. Depends on how quickly the mountaineers get in across the river, really. But anyway, we are moving in there. We're also moving towards Golmud, although that's going to be a little bit longer distance to get through, which is a bit of extra delays, let's put it that way. We can also get another engineer unit somewhere. Which one doesn't really need to be moving? Almost already got an engineer. Those need to be moving. Neither one of these has an engineer. Okay. So which one isn't moving? So the second is moving. So we can go ahead and... Oh, no. That's not the one we wanted to move. There we go. It's going to go ahead and move this one up to Chengdu. At least to be out of the way. And this one's at least gotten now the engineers. So at least slowly but surely the troops are getting upgraded. Although it does mean that the divisions themselves will be slightly smaller, but that's not really the end of the world. It can be a little bit inconvenient, but that's about it. Well, right now, I mean, once we start finding the Japanese, then we'll hopefully have the strength increase, of course, and that will make quite a difference. Oh, right, so that one's been upgraded. I guess this one could get another one. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and split that off already, so that's the Austrian. I can get an... Oh, right, it had the Veteran Division HQ already as well. Also, I suppose there's no one in Dali. Or basically no one in Dali. Let's just go ahead and cut off the enemy over here. Ooh, okay, Tungsten Surplus is now dropping. Guess we can buy a little bit more raw materials from France. At least we got a land connection to them, technically speaking, through Xinjiang. So it's slightly easier. Ooh, there we go, order refining advance. Alright, then that is probably ahead of time. The next level, isn't it? Yep. So we can drop that one for now. I mean, we'll add it in that soon enough back. But right now, we don't need it. I guess we can give a bit of support attack down that way. So, soon enough Yunnan should be done. And infrastructure being built in Hanzheng is at least getting another level. Now, technically speaking, the provinces surrounding your capital will always be able to transfer unlimited amount of supplies, so we don't necessarily need to have the infrastructure in here. But at the same time, it will allow us to move maybe troops that are redeploying slightly faster, like if things get shattered or something like that, brought back in here. Plus, it looks a bit nicer to have some actual road connections from our capital here. Although, technically speaking, eventually... No, I don't think it's actually going to move the capital at all. I don't know, maybe we will eventually get something like that. Ooh, Battle Commander. Well, you know what? Forward to victory. Another research center. Fly Organization Superior Strength Advance. And the General will... We'll put Albertus in there. And I guess the Generals are going to be formed into their own unit. We'll call it the First Motorized Corps. It can be probably under the Second Army for now, but that's... We'll need to get some more units for this. So first of all, what can we get in there somewhat easily? How's the light vehicles? Light vehicles don't have that high of a speed, to be fair. We could probably use the civilian transport, to be fair, to get started. We do not have motorized engineer, though. We've got the motorcycle recon already in there. And yeah, we don't have motorized support or anything, so we'll need to wait on that one, I reckon. Although, motorized... Oh, right, we need to get the truck and prime mover, so maybe we'll actually go ahead and get that to the top of the list. There you are. That goes to the top. And superior strength, I guess we are going to keep that going, but now we can get the strength upgrades in here. So we'll get the infantry a level, special forces a level, militia, I guess we can get one level. Mobile is definitely a level, and armor, recon, artillery, armor supports. Okay, we'll basically get everyone a level, because our manpower is increasing at 73 per month right now, with fairly low conscription laws. Right, so Yunnan is going to be done in about 2 weeks at most. Unless they get a lot of troops into their capital, which I doubt they will. Yeah, it's about, actually, about a week now with the militia, at least over here. Oh yes, engineer for the mixed support brigade. Very good. Italians are launching a lot of ships. But that is historical, mind you. I guess, oh yeah, it does pain me seeing Ethiopia be conquered, because I did recently do a stream run right before the version 12 came out as Ethiopia, and we managed to push back the enemy. There was a lot of shenanigans that we had to do initially, but yeah, we got quite a bit of ground sorted. That is actually where I realized that there is a console command, like there's the guarantee console command, and you can use that to remove guarantees as well as add guarantees. It's basically a toggle, so that was a game changer. But there we go, artillery preparation and training advance. So that is probably ahead of, yeah, it's definitely ahead of time. We'll get the pre-calculating artillery at least underway. Is there anything else over here that we need? More defensiveness wouldn't hurt. And then I suppose the divisional command structure could be quite handy. Armored spearhead, maybe we can get one level of that. Not necessarily going to get to tank training right now. Ah, there's another garrison. Go ahead and put that into Jingdao. We'll call, actually, we'll call this the Northern Coast Guards. Although there's going to be, I suppose we can move this headquarters itself into Jinan. But it will be one in Beijing, one in Tianjin, and then Weihai, Jingdao, and Lianyang. I know that I butchered the last one there, but sorry about that. Right, are we getting any close? We're actually not that far from Goldman now. I mean, it's still 230 kilometers, technically speaking, although soon we'll have this one, so we'll be next to it. Right, did we already get some sort of strength increase? Or have we just been fighting a lot? Well, maybe we've been fighting a lot. Ah, and we've used up the, or gotten rid of the descent, so we can reduce the consumer goods quite a bit. And we've still got fairly good income of suppliers, so I'm not too worried about that one. I guess this one could probably be moved down there and then be trained. Right, Kunming should be ours fairly shortly. Well, it depends a bit on the weathers. Oh, and oh, right, we've got another combat underway there because we got to Longwu. Now, to be fair, I guess this could just move in. So there will be, once the enemy is pushed out of there. And one of these is going to be there. It's probably actually going to be the militia that's going to be there first. But regardless, our troops are going to be arriving there in due time. And then we'll hopefully... No, we can start advancing into Goldman. There's only headquarters in there anyway. The sooner we get that, the better. Victor Yunxian. The Kunming will fall very, very soon. We got the unity of 70%, so that won't save them. But actually, what do we need? If we have a look at the shortages, the rubber shortage, kind of unfortunate, but we don't have a lot of mobile units, so that's not really going to be that important for us. Nickel is probably not available. I reckon molybdenum is not, most likely not available. Manganese would be kind of handy for the extra metal, armor build speed, although we don't have any armor yet. Copper for supplies could be useful. Oh, chromite. Chromite is the one that we want to hit. Now, who's got chromite? Ah, Soviet Union. Well then. There we are. And there's... Ah, there we go. We can get another infantry unit in here. Sign this under the first corps. These are at least... well, they're not particularly strong, but at least they'll be okay for the most part. I mean, they got the mixed support, which is a relatively good unit. It's got some defensiveness and toughness. Softness is 100%. Air defense is 8. Soft attack 3. Hard attack 6. Air attack 8 as well. Combat is 0.5. Piercing attack is 5, so it's not necessarily its replacement for the anti-tank guns, but it does at least a little bit. It does have a decent attack values overall. And the various movement speeds and all that. So it will overall be a positive or net gain for the speed for the division. Not necessarily massive. Oh, there we go. Ship armor construction is now slightly better since we got the chromite. And steel production advanced. There we go. We'll get the body armor research, but we're not going to do that. We can go ahead and stop researching this one for now. So we've still got 101 research out of the... Actually, we can probably reduce the officer recruitment down to 5 leadership, maybe even less than that. We'll start with 5, but we won't be losing that much officers right now anyway. We'll need to, of course, recruit a decent bit since our troops are going to be increasing in size quite a bit. Plus, you know, we're building a whole lot of new units, so it will be a lot of expenditure that way. So when are we going to arrive in Goldwood? It's September. Okay. I suppose it's better than nothing. Hey, Taiwan's got the coal field, so that will increase the energy production a bit further. Oh, and there we go. Yunnan is going to be gone. Presumably. Yep, they will be. There we are. Oh, and heavy air guns advance. So annexed Yunnan, we did not get any new troops because we didn't put in the Civil War Casus Belli. I mean, again, if we wanted to be min-maxing to the best of our abilities, then we would take that, but it's just, it's a lot of, well, time and effort to build up all of those then to be proper division. Oh, heavy artillery, yes. I do want to have that. On an artillery brigade is also something we want to research. So I'm going to go put both of those to the top of the list. There we go. And the body armor, while it can be okay for the extra toughness and defensiveness, the reduction in speed is quite rough. So I usually avoid that one like a plague. Mostly because the bonuses from it are relatively small. I don't think I actually need to send in everyone in there. So I'm just going to go ahead and send in this first. Or the, yeah, I suppose it's technically speaking the first corps. But we're also going to start sending this one up north. So they can get rid of Xinjiang. Then we're going to take some of the other corps down here, especially like this one. Which can maybe start forming up in here. We'll get some troops on the French border there. And maybe we'll get, well, we need to get some more troops guarding the port of UK and France as well. But again, we've got quite a bit of troops already underway, and we'll have a lot more in due time. More factories. Oh, even a heavy aircraft factory, there we go. But technically speaking, Jibazan should be surrendering somewhat early next month, hopefully. Alright, let's go ahead and get this one into another light infantry. The other one is moving in there, so that will be upgraded in due time as well. Is there... We've got a little bit productions in here. We probably need to expand that any further. We've got the upgrades at 5 IC. That'll probably be good enough for now. At this point, just mostly waiting for the advancing in there. That's about it. We can probably move this one. So we'll probably have the first and second corps will take on Xinjiang. And then the other corps, like this one, I suppose, we can just take and send... Oh, well, maybe not that one yet. I think this one's going to go for the Menjiang border. Probably assign it under this... Oh, this is the first army. Right, so the first army could probably head a little bit south, and the second army can get to Taiwan. Slightly better organization, perhaps. Ah, there we go. We're going to get another two... Oh, hold on a minute. I don't think we have the upgraded to... No, we got the... Ah, we got this one already in here. Okay, so that's going to be turned into full-on division very shortly. I don't know where we've got another one then. That is... Well, I suppose we've got one upgrading there. Sign this under the... It is the first corps, isn't it? Yeah. We'll send that one in here. And I suppose, do we have any more units that we're upgrading somewhere in the... I mean, I suppose we got these. Let's double check Mao's core. So there's a few division HQs. To be fair, were we getting units that did not have the HQs? I think we... Oh, right, it's the Mountaineers. Right, okay. We're about to get another infantry division, actually, as well. Very handy. And then some garrisons. Slowly but surely we'll get all of those. I guess we'll just go ahead and assign it in here for now. Not going to combine those because it's not going to behave correctly if we do. But how much is our total army size now? It's 172,000 men. I remember that at like end of last session, or the end of session 6, or episode 6, sorry, we had about 140,000 men. So we have gained a decent bit of increase percentage-wise. Not necessarily massive in terms of raw numbers yet, but it will start ballooning quite heavily from now on, I reckon. Oh, there's an artillery regiment. Now, we probably have some militias that do not have these yet. Yeah, for example, that one. Guess we can sell a little bit more supplies to Estonia and Belgium. I'm guessing this one's, yeah, Golmo's gonna fall in probably 6th of September or somewhere around there. So, depending on the weather, we might have them surrender on the 7th, or the morning of the 7th. What are we doing on... Oh, we only got one spy in Japan. I'm going to stop the tech espionage for now. They do have a bit larger industry than we do. Because one of the things that we can do once we start finding them is we can... Well, eventually. It won't be easy necessarily, but we can probably punch through and take over Manchuria, then go to Korea, and from there we might be able to do the peace deal with them. Not entirely sure if it will trigger correctly though, because I remember, back in the day at least... Xinjiang wants to buy... Okay. I guess we can sell you the tungsten. I mean, we will be conquering you soon enough. Alright, so it was the first and second core that we're supposed to take part in this future campaign anyway. So this one's going to go to the Northern Coast Guards. And the next core is going to be around Shanghai, I think. Oh, ground forces focus to start. Okay, we'll switch back to that one because we are building a lot of ground forces. So that does mean we might not get... Oh, okay. Hold on a minute. I suppose we've got quite a bit of troops that will still need to be upgraded as well, don't we? Do we have a lot of engineers? We've still got at least 6 engineers that are going to be built. Alright then. Well, in that case, I'm going to go ahead and start upgrading one of these into infantry regiment. Now, to be fair, this is supposed to be part of the second corps, so I guess we'll just redeploy it further north. We can at least still redeploy. So there is that. Come on. Invasion now will be ours soon enough. And then what we'll want to do is we'll want to wait at least until the home front has expired before we declare war on... Oh, right. We do need to put in some more production. We do not have any planes to build yet. Not really a lot of flotillas either. We could always build some more... actually, what do we need? We would use... or could use some more metal. So where is the highest metal concentration? Taiwan and then Zhongjing. So Taiwan has already been built. But the other one... is it this one? Yes. So we can go ahead and build the steel mill there. That'll take away at least some of it. Well, actually, that is all of the extra that we had in there. Oh, we got some more consumers. Okay. Now we're going to reduce. So we haven't gotten the pillbox. No, we can't build the pillboxes yet. What we will do is we'll build some levels of pillboxes along the northern front there. We might build some beach defenses along the various ports as well, but it's not really going to be that important yet. Now, eventually, once we can, because we can't do that yet, but we might upgrade a lot of the artilleries on the garrisons to heavy artillery later on, just to give them the extra defensiveness. Or rather, the extra soft attack. Oh, the Great Hong Kong Typhoon. Well, that's unfortunate. Popularity is a bit on the low end. Are we getting... Oh. Oh. Right, someone's supporting the authoritarian conservatism party, so Comintern party. I'm guessing it's probably Japan, at least partially to blame. And some of our enemies might also be part of the reason there. But at least we got on some money out of the tax, and we should be getting some more sooner. But we could probably go ahead and buy some more resources. Maybe we'll go and buy some copper. See, who's selling copper? Belgium and UK. I guess we'll buy some from UK. Not UK, Belgium, sorry. And there we go. So we are going to get some more infrastructure soon. How's our construction practical? Ooh, infantry unit training advanced. There we go. So construction practical is 0. Oh, huh. We're not building the infrastructure quickly enough then, I suppose. Goldmid will... Okay, now it's going to be... Well, let's just say that it's probably going to be within... or on the morning of the 10th of September when we capture that. Trying to get some more money. There we go. So more supplies as well are being produced now. Did we did send this one... Yeah, this corps is heading up north. So it's going to take a while. But I think 10 divisions will be more than enough to clear our Xinjiang. And we are actually... We are going to be there probably within 2 days now. So the... Well, okay, it's a bit wintry weather there already. Frozen ground and all that. So it does slow us down. Although it's not as bad. Oh, there we go. I actually got a lot sooner than I expected. Maybe because the ground just froze or something. That may have... It may have been mud earlier. And there we are. Enforce Conquer. And then I suppose... we may need to switch back to... full mobilization. Actually, let me just double check. We're not at war anymore, are we? No, we're not. In that case, we'll switch back to full mobilization. It will reduce the... Or we'll start reducing some of the war exhaustion at least. We'll have a bit more leadership. A bit less consumer goods during peacetime, which is also going to be quite handy. Do that one. We might need to get some more productions. I suppose we still can't do the... No, we still can't do the rare material building. But that should be done probably fairly shortly. Airfield engineering is almost done. But raw material, okay, so 6th of October is when that is going to be done. Okay, well that's going to be kind of handy. I guess what we could do is just get some more infantry. Let's get another corps of infantry. Nothing too special, but just boots on the ground. It's going to be another 40 manpower and 35 IC costs. Well, yeah, it's a decent bit of industry. But they don't consume too much supplies or fuel, so that's kind of handy there. They will have at least somewhat air attack and some piercing heart. I mean, admittedly, the Japanese won't have a lot of tanks, mind you. But still, it's good to have a bit extra there. Consumer goods are actually still a little bit extra in there for now. But there we go. I suppose what we can do is we can take the 2nd Corps and move the troops up here. Subei, and then we'll take the 1st Corps, which was already moving in here. Take these to Goldmund. And then we'll go ahead and move in the 1st Army into probably Lanzhou. That one's already moving. Where's the other corps? For example, the 2nd Corps. I'm going to send this one down. Actually, this could be one of the corps that is left as a bit of a support or rapid response units for potential landings of the enemy. Or the Japanese. They're not the enemy yet, but they will be. I should be getting some... Oh, right. Ah, right, we get some more leadership, actually. That's not bad. We can reduce the reinforcements. Oh, and there's the airbase. Are we still... Oh, we are still mobilized. Wait, we are still at war... Hold on a minute. Who are we at war with? Oh, I think what's happened here is because Shaanxi was destroyed. They're technically speaking at war with us, although not at war with us, so... I suppose in that case... Well, we can still... We're going to wait on the full mobilization for now. Although, actually, is there... Oh, I guess we can go to the war economy. We are at war, okay. What a war that might be, I don't know. I guess we'll have a bit more industry to spare. I don't know if the war against Xinjiang is going to then switch the situation one way or the other. It might, but it also might not. Right, we lost the leadership boost again. But the infantry unit command and control advanced to level 2. And we got ourselves another garrison. Guess it's going to be going up here. And then one more for Beijing. And then the next one's going to be around Shanghai. That's going to be taking, I believe, 5 for all of these. Hey, we can get the artillery command and or combined arms bonus now underway in the research. Partisan suppression would also be quite handy to research. Just to get the suppression values a bit higher. And it's also going to give us a bit of militia theory, which is the one that you need for building pillboxes. Or the higher you have that, the faster you'll build them. Alright, they should probably head over here as well. There's the cavalry exploitation. So, I'm pretty sure that I'm technically speaking still at war. I have no idea against who. I mean, I have an idea, but it's not visible, so there's a bit of a bug there, I guess. You know, it happens every now and then. Oh, this one is... Oh. Right, that's not even started upgrading it. Let's go ahead and turn that into... You know what, we'll get another mountaineer infantry regiment. So we'll go ahead and move this one in here. Because we got the mixed support regiment in there waiting. Might as well utilize that to the best of our abilities. I'm not entirely sure where we're going to put in the Mountaineer Corps, actually. Oh, great, what analysis. Ah, we can get the defensive positions research now. There we go. It's going to give us some defensive areas. So if we have a look at the terrain map mode, so getting through to Manchuria, we will probably need the Mountaineer Corps up here. Alternative option, well, no, I think we want to have more light infantry down south. I mean, there's mountain jungles and everything like that in Indochina. But I think it's probably going to be better to get light infantry and naval infantry up there. We might want to get at least a corps of naval infantry. Sure, I guess we can sell a bit of supplies. And we've got 65,000 supplies, so I'm not really short on that. And then how are we doing on the... Well, there's quite a bit of research underway. We still haven't gotten the rare materials thing, but that's alright. But I think we are going to, since we got the war ended for the most part, and we will get the troops in position soon enough, so we'll start the war against Xinjiang probably in October. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm guessing that's probably going to be the case. And then we'll go from there. But we're going to end this episode a little bit early, perhaps. But if you did enjoy it, please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until the next time, bye-bye.